Hey, it's Garrett Gaudet, and welcome back to Backyard Baseball, the perfect season, where I'm playing as the Mighty Wombats, looking to have no losses this season in Backyard Baseball 2003. It's a game that I love, and I've just uploaded the first first game of this season, and it was a convincing 23-0, 23-0 win against the Brewers. So this game, I've got the away greens on, and I'm ready to play the Astros. In the game, I don't think they changed the jerseys, but I thought it'd be fun to do that. So, little update. Mighty Wombats are in first place, and we are playing the Astros, who are in second place in the NL Central. So it should be a good matchup. Let's go. Okay, we are not changing the lineup at all, as it worked for the first game, and Luan is quite the pitcher. Let's see who the Astros have. Oh, they got Jeff Bagwell at first, Chico Papas, and Ernie Steele as some of the notable players for the Astros. Let's go. Play ball. All right, we got Yitro leading off. We have Ernie Steele in to pitch. And we got like a dirt field. I haven't played at this field in a long time. First pitch from Ernie Steele comes in. Oh, and Yitro gets contact and beats it out for an infield single. Really good start for the Mighty Wombats. Next up, we have Nomar Garcia-Parra hitting 800, had a home run in his first game. Yitro also had a home run in his first game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be really aggressive and send Yitro. Or make him steal. Ernie with the pitch. And popped up. Uh-oh, he's going to get doubled up. Oh. Alright, a little too aggressive on the base paths. Nomar. Costly. Pablo, let's go! Pablo hits it out. Nice. All right, 1-0 Mighty Wombats. Wombats take the lead. All right, Ken Griffey Jr. up at the plate. Wombats lead by 1 after a solo shot by Pablo Sanchez. Ernie in with a high ball. Looked like a left hook. Ken Griffey Jr. almost hit for the cycle in Game 1 of the Mighty Wombat season. And he gets contact. A little bloop to first, and he'll fly out to Jeff Bagwell. That's it for the Wombats after we get doubled up and a quick line out or pop up to first. Only one run, 3-1. Luan is back on the mound for the Mighty Wombats. She pitched a fantastic shutout in the first game against the Brewers. Strike 1 to Karen Donato. Luan with her signature teddy bear. Throws a second pitch. Perfect location, just on the bottom right of the zone. I think we'll go top left or top right with the left hook. And just outside for ball 1. Let's try a fastball inside to Karen. Uh-oh, missed badly. And blooped up. No one's covering first. And it's going to be an infield single for Karen Donato. Not a good start defensively for the Wombats. Stuart Sullivan comes up to bat. He's playing shortstop for the Astros today. Good pitch location by Lulu. Right hook. Try the bottom of the zone. A little more inside than I wanted, but gets ahead in the count. 2-0 or 0-2. Try with the heat. Perfect pitch. Strike 3. Sit down, Stuart. 3 straight strikes for Luann. Ernie! With his signature short shorts. Strike 1. Big strike zone for Ernie. Strike 2. Hasn't swung the bat yet. Let's try a high fastball. And strike 3. And down go the Astros. Just like that. 2 Ks for Luann through the first inning. Oh, I'm ahead of myself. There's only two outs. How embarrassing. Chico Papas lines it to left. And 3 out. Chico Papas lines it to left and then gets really aggressive on the base pass and just can't do it. It's 1-0 Wombats. Keisha Phillips up to bat. She's hitting 600 after the first game. Mind you, the Wombats won 23-0, so most averages are pretty high. First pitch, low and down and out from Ernie Steele. Ernie comes set with the slow ball, and Keisha gets a piece of it. And Keisha can run pretty well and beats it out for an infield single. It's nice to get some base runners on. Pete Wheeler steps up to the bat, hitting 800 through the first game. And Pete has some speed. He can hit. So he's been a good draft pick so far for the Wombats. Ernie misses outside for ball 1. And here's the pitch. Pete fouls it off. 1-1 count. I'm tempted to have Keisha steal, but I don't want to risk it yet. Ooh, very close pitch. I might use an ABS challenge on that if I were the Astros. Obviously, we don't have ABS because it wasn't invented yet. Oh, terrible cut from Pete Wheeler or myself. And that's ball 3. Full count. Three-two pitch is a right hook that Pete fouls back. Really working the count and trying to get the pitches up for Ernie. And it's a walk. 4th ball. So we got runners on with Keisha on second and Pete on first. For Derek Jeter, who's got some power in his bat. So I'm going to stick with the power and see what we can do with it. Derek doesn't really hit the inside pitches that well, so I'm not surprised we whiffed on that. Let's see what the second pitch is. High and up. Gets a hold of it. Hit well. Looks like a fly out center field. I thought that hit the ground, but maybe that's just a center fielder. All right, 1 out. Barry Bonds up next. I think we might bunt. We got lots of speed from Keisha on second and Pete at first. And Barry can run too. So let's try and move him over. First pitch, ball. Pitch, good bunt. And we fouled it off. Okay, Barry. Let's try to put this in play. There we go. Go, go. We were kind of expecting it, but no one's covering first and everybody's safe. So the bases are loaded for Luann. Okay, Luann, let's see what you got. See if there's any Teddy power. Let's throw on the power, see if she can get a hold of one. Left field's a little shorter in this ballpark. One 0 count to Luan. First pitch, first strike swinging. 1-1 count. Low for ball 2. It's the first time I've played with Luan. I've never had her on any of my teams as I've selected mostly pros, but she's worked out pretty good as a pitcher. We'll see about offensively, because that was the concern. 2-2 pitch is high. Let's see if we can get a walk here. Work the count. I think it'll be a strike though. Oh, right to the pitcher, right to Ernie. He throws it to home, and we'll get Keisha for the force out. The Wombats still have bases loaded for Ichiro up at the plate. He's got 1 home run already this season, and the first Wombats victory against the Brewers. So let's see what he can do. We've got power selected. First pitch is a ball. I think I'll choose line drive, so hopefully I get a fastball or a hook that I can just drive out there. Like that. Oh, it's right at him. Ooh. And that will score 1. Probably should have been running a little faster to second with Luan. But we've got 1 in. Wombats up by 2. Nomar, known for his power, homered in the first game. Let's see if he can get a grand slam right here. Switch it to power. Ball 1. Now I'm looking for a pitch right out over the plate here. Ball 2 to Nomar. Ernie's pitching kind of away from Nomar, so we'll see if this kind of persists. Ball 3. 3 straight balls from Ernie Steele. Unless the pitch is over here, I'm not swinging. Ball 4, and it will... Ernie Steele will walk in a run. Barry will score. We got Luan moving to third. We got Ichiro at second, and Nomar at first. For Pablo Sanchez, let's go. Okay, we got Pablo, bases loaded, up 3-0, 2 outs. Ernie, I'd be careful. Pablo gets a hold of it. Deep drive to left center field, and it will go off the wall. Scoring 2, Luan and Ichiro have come in to score. Pablo will go to third, and I think I'll send him home. Pablo with the grand slam. Now, I'd count as inside park home run, but it's scored usually in backyard baseball as a home run. So Pablo with his 3rd home run of the season. He has 3 RBIs on the day, and I think that brings him up to 8 RBIs in the season in the first 2 games. Griffey will take ball 1. Not exactly what I was thinking for a home run from Pablo, but it'll work. Ernie Steele exits the game with 33 pitches. Karen Donato. And Ken Griffey Jr. will foul it off. It's the right side. Just out of the reach of Jeff Bagwell. Karen Donato. Pitch is low for ball 2. 2-1 count to Griffey. Ooh! Very early on that one. And sends it foul to the right side again. 2-2 count, 2 outs. And I'll go outside for a full count. And the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off by Griffey. A little behind that one. Ideally, you want to hit that out of the park with Ken Griffey Jr. Oh! The changeup gets me. The slow ball will end the inning for the Wombats. Up by 7. Much better inning. Contact is good with 7 hits. Luann with 2 strikeouts already will face Jeff Bagwell, Astros legend. We'll start him off with a left hook to the outside of the plate. Oh, and he tags it to center field. Griffey should have that. Oh, Griffey doesn't have it. Misplays it for an error. All right, that was an easy out. Let's go for a ground ball. Should I get the double play for Hillary Vargas? Fouls it off. 0-1 count. Outside for ball 1. Hit Hillary with a slow ball, as that's what I struck out with Griffey, but she tags it to third base. Oh, and there's a line out to Jeter. 1 out. Horace Young playing center field. Horace, you don't really hear the name Horace too much. Strike 1 with a fastball. Try up and away. Misses. Strike 2. We'll try right hook to the right side. That should work as he's got a quite open stance. Tags it to left field. Barry throws it to third. What a throw by Barry Bonds. And that'll be the second hit from the Astros. Lara Nunez doesn't have a hit this season. And that should do it. Oh, no, I forgot how many outs there were. Fundamental baseball not going right for the Wombats. As there could have been a tag at first, but not happening. Vladimir Womack looking to make something happen. Strike 1 with 2 on. Let's try the heat. Misses outside. A slow ball. Out and away. Ball 2. Luann's up to 22 pitches already after a quick first inning. That's hit foul. I don't think we can get to it. We got 2 strikes, 2 outs. Try left hook, and it will miss high. Oh, strike 3! Let's go! Vlad swings at it for strike 3, and the Wombats escape a threat from the Astros with 2 men left on. Wombats are up 7-0 through 2 innings. Top the inning, so the Wombats are leading off with Keisha Phillips 1 for 1 today with a single. First pitch, high, and Keisha will tag this to right field for a flyout. Pete Wheeler up to bat. Got a walk today. I'm looking to get some base runners on for the Wombats, so I think I'm going to bunt and see how Pete can tear up the base pass. Oh, Pete, you gotta look at the... Pete, you're not even looking. And we'll get on easily. Derek Jeter steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. With Pete Wheeler at first, and I'm going to have Pete steal. And Derek gets a hold of it. Easy fly ball. And that's 2 outs for the Wombats. Wheeler returns to first on the Jeter flyout. Up to the plate, we have Barry Bonds, who's 1 for 1 today. Now Jeter Should probably got a hold of that one. We'll take the first pitch and have Wheeler on. Low and down, ball one. Decent arm from the catcher. All right. High and inside for ball two. Dribbler to the pitching mound. And no throw to first. Just checks Pete Wheeler at second. Here comes Luann again with runners on. Maybe we'll have her bunt. Outside. We're going for strike one. Let's change it up. We got one strike on 2 outs. Let's try to line it. Ball one. Luann fouls it back for second strike. And the pitch. Dribbler to the mound. Oh, what a rocket. Okay, that ends the threat for the Wombats. Wombats go scoreless in the third. Into the bottom of the third. Karen Donato, who is pitching for the Astros now after Ernie Steele was removed. We'll see Luann for the first time. She's 1-for-1 today. Grounder, Pete Wheeler, who can't come up with it. But it doesn't matter because he throws her out at first. Stewart has a strikeout against Luann already. There's a right hook that will miss low for ball one. I do enjoy using the hooks, as I just find it's a really effective pitch. Come on, Pablo. Make it out there, bud. 2 outs. I might have the shortest catching combination in the game with Luann and Pablo. Ernie Steele, 1 strikeout today, hitting .500 for the season. And swings outside for a 1-1 count. Strike 2 with the slow ball. I think I'll hit Ernie with a heat up in the zone. We'll miss for ball 2. Oh, good pitch from Luann. And strikes out Ernie Steele. Luann with 3 Ks on the day. And that's it for the Astros. 3 up, 3 down. Easy, quick inning for the Wombats. And the Wombats will have top of the order leading off with Itro, Nomar, and Pablo. Itro, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Karen misses, ball 1. Now the Astros are tied for first place, for first place in the NL Central. Oh, Itro misses. That's swing and a miss. So it's a big game for the Astros and the Wombats, as winner will move into first place. Itro will get to first with an infield single that they throw away. So an infield single turns into a double, or at least a single on an error from Jeff Bagwell. Really didn't need to throw it to first at all, as Itro made it in there safely. So Nomar will come on with 1 man on at second. And hits a dribbler to the mound. Not exactly what I want to see from Nomar. And no throw to first again. So Itro will advance on the throwing error. And no one's covering home. Itro will come home. as the Wombats will now take an 8-0 lead on the throwing error to second. Again, my team strategy this season for the Mighty Wombats was hit for power, or at least hit for contact, and beat the other team on the base pass, and that's exactly what we're doing already with the throwing error like that. Pablo Sanchez with 2 home runs on the day, 2 for 2 for Pablo. So let's get it 3 for 3. Big chopper to second. And misses. Uh-oh, Nomar might be out at third. No throw to third. What an odd play. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 today. Griffey known for his power. We'll look to drive in some runners for the Wombats. We have an undergrounder pop-up that has, again, popped up. Griffey gets a hold of it. Skies it to left center field. And they won't catch it. The ball will drop. Griffey safe into third or second. Pablo will advance from third. Nomar and Pablo will score for the Wombats. Griffey will get to third on the spike. And we'll get the home run. A 3-run home run. Again, it's a lot of errors in the field, but it'll probably be scored as a home run in backyard baseball. Bases are clear for Keisha Phillips. 1 for 2 today with a single. Ball 1 to Keisha. It's just the way those innings go, is you get some breaks in the... big cut from Keisha for strike 1. You get some breaks in the field with some defensive errors. And with backyard baseball, you're always going to look for those errors in the field from the opposing team. 1-2 count. Was that a strike? No, that's a ball. That'll be 2-2 count for Keisha. I really haven't got a hold of a good hit with Keisha yet. Here it is. Keisha skies it. It's high. It's deep. Ernie's going back. And it's a home run, Keisha Phillips. I don't know if that's not an announcer's curse, but I did predict it, kinda. Keisha Phillips drives it deep to left for a home run, a solo home run. 342 feet. That's out in a lot of major league ballparks, especially in Yankee Stadium, Fenway Park. It's the power that I want to see from Keisha when I drafted her. Puts up the Wombats 12-0 on the Astros, with no outs in the top of the 4th inning. The Wombats are really rallying after a quiet 3rd inning. Or maybe it's 2nd inning. Karen Donato is done for the Astros. Stuart Sullivan comes in to pitch. First pitch to Pete Walker. Pete Walker, that's a Blue Jays coach. Pete Wheeler. And he's safe at first. Not sure what happened there from the Astros. Jeff Bagwell should probably have that one every single time. Runner on, Derek Jeter. Gonna take the first pitch, unless it's a strike. Steals. Pete Walker with the stolen base. Good pitch to hit, just didn't get a hold of it. Derek Jeter, 0-1 count. Pops it up. And the Astros will not catch the pop-up. Throwing error. Pete Wheeler will advance. And again, the Astros making mistakes defensively to allow the Wombats to get another base runner. No outs for Barry Bonds. Barry gets a hold of it. Fly out to center field. And they don't come up with it. Pete Wheeler will score off that air again. Derek will advance to third. And we'll make it home. An error out in center field again will lead to 2 more Wombats coming home. The Wombats are living up to their name, Mighty, in the top of the 4th. No outs yet. We'll do an undergrounder for Luan. we can get some contact on this. Ball 1 from Stuart Sullivan. Barry Bonds is set to steal second. And I've got an grounder pop up. I should just let him steal. I kind of want to start the runner if Luann's going to make contact. There we go. Go, Barry. Oh, it's over the center fielder's head. The ball will make it to the wall. Barry rounds third base and will score for the Wombats. Luann will also likely score as she's rounding third as the center fielder is just getting to the ball. That will give the Wombats a 16-0 lead here in the second game of the perfect season. It's looking very good for the Wombats for that perfect season, as there haven't been many challengers yet as far as scoring runs against the Wombats. The strategy of power or contact, hitting and running has really paid off for the Wombats so far this season. And Ichiro just hits a dribbler towards the mound, left side of the mound, and will make it safe. For another base runner for the Wombats, I think Ichiro led off the inning, if I'm correct. And we'll have Nomar up next. 1 for 2 today, hitting .714 on the season. And we are going to start Ichiro to cancel out the force out at second base. Pitch goes outside. Ichiro with a good lead, and we'll make it into second base with the steal. Nomar's got a 1-0 count. Here's his pitch. Slow ball. And he hits it off to the right side. Nomar's not the fastest runner. And there's no throw to first. What are the Astros doing out there? So no outs for two runners on for Pablo Sanchez, who already has 2 home runs on the day. Looking to make it 3 home runs outside. Ball 1 to Pablo. Pablo Sanchez is always the biggest threat in the Backyard Baseball League and one of the best hitters of all time. And gets a hold of it again. Right fielder is going back. Can't go back any further. Plays it off the wall. Pablo will have to return back to first. And that's a long single. That will score Ichiro to make it 17-0 for the Wombats. It's just an inning where the Wombats have absolutely exploded offensively with many, many runs. I'm not sure what we're up to by now, but Ken Griffey Jr. will look to hit his second home run. And he will do it. That's another home run for Ken Griffey Jr. A 3-run shot for the Mighty Wombats. He waited on that, and he knew what pitch he wanted. It was out over the plate, and Griffey will hit that out every single time. It will be a 20-run lead for the Wombats due to a lot of errors from the Astros. That ball went 577 feet. That's going out in any Major League ballpark. The Wombats lead by 20. Keisha Phillips, who homered her last at-bat, is looking to homer again. Outside pitch for ball 1. Lara Nunez comes in to pitch. Oh, Keisha just missed it. Big cut from Keisha. It was a pretty competitive game until Ernie Steele came out. Ernie Steele was holding the holding the Wombats to a couple runs. But a lot of defensive errors have forced... Ooh, Keisha fouls it off to stay alive. 1-2 count. Ernie Steele really held the Wombats offensively to limit the lead. And then these relief pitchers just can't get it done. But it's really the Astros defense that have let them down today. Error after error, overthrow, drop balls, missed catches. It just has been a really messy game from the Astros defensively today. Full count to Keisha Phillips. And we'll foul off the right hook. I love to see Keisha hit another one out here. We'll protect, and that was probably a ball. First out for the Astros after going through the lineup. Pete Wheeler. See what he can do. He's got 2 singles on the day. Inside for ball 1. Pete Wheeler is known for his speed, and he can hit for power. Foul ball. 1-1 count. I love to see Pete Wheeler get a hold of it, because I haven't really seen Pete hit one out yet. I think he does have a home run on the season, but it's mostly due to his speed. Ball 2. Ball 3. So Pete's got a 3-1 count. And will hit to protect. Fastball. Pete gets a hold of it. Hits it to center field. And will not come up with the play yet again. Again, just destroying the Astros on the base paths. And it'll be a home run for Pete Walker. Pete Wheeler. I'm sorry. I'm a Blue Jays fan. Pitching coach is Pete Walker. Honest mistake. Home run for Pete Wheeler. Bring up Jeter. Foul ball. Wombats lead by 3 touchdowns. And extra points. Fireball. Fireball. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ball 1 to Jeter. It's a 1-2 count. Wombats still only have 1 out. We'll miss for ball 2. Lara Nunez is already up to 16 pitches. And Hilary Vargas comes in. That's the 2nd game in a row that I've commented on the pitches thrown. And Jeter will get a hold of this one. And this will find a gap in right center field. Jeter will advance to second at least. Center fielder will play it off the wall. Eventually. Only gets the ball now, and Jeter is going to round third base. And Jeter will come home for the 22nd Wombat run. We are the Mighty Wombats. I didn't think I'd outpace the first game, but here we are. Only 1 out. We're through 3 1/3. Barry Bonds up to the plate. Barry gets a hold of it. Ernie Steele is going back, and it's gone. Barry Bonds has gone deep to left center field. Oppo Taco for the Hall of Famer. Barry doesn't have typically a lot of power in backyard baseball. It's good batting, but he hits it out. 23-0 for the Wombats. That went 191 feet. Luan comes in with only 1 out. The Astros are still struggling to get the Wombats out in the 4th inning. And that's strike 1 swinging to Luan. Here's the pitch. Vargas goes up ahead. 0-2. I'm going to switch it to the undergrounder. See if that does anything. Oh, and Luan gets contact. And it's a ground rule double for Luan. That undergrounder is so random of where it'll pop up. And it popped up over the left field wall. So Ichiro comes on 4-for-4 for today with a double and 3 singles. So a line drive. Ichiro with the liner to center field. Luan will come in to third, and the center fielder misplays the ball again with a bad route to the ball. Ichiro, taking advantage of the Astros' defensive errors, will try to go home. And the throw is late. Ichiro with the inside the park home run. Luan in to score to extend The Wombats lead 25-0. Nomar up to the plate, 2 for 3 on the day, is looking just to swing away because the Wombats offense continues to pile on the Astros. Strike 1 to Nomar. What was supposed to be a very close game has completely been a blowout for the Wombats. Both teams are 1-0 on the season, both with 1 win respectively in the NL Central. And the Wombats are just outpacing, outclassing the Astros offensively, defensively, and on the mound. Nomar will foul it off for a 2-2 count. And the 2-2 pitch is a good one, and strike 3 to Nomar. Nomar threat from Garcia Parra. Pablo Sanchez, 4 for 4 for the day. 2 home runs and 2 singles. Oh, just missed it. Pablo just missed it for 0-1 count. Vargas has been more effective for the Astros. Missing with the fireball, 1-1 count. Jeff Bagwell comes in to pitch. Just as I said, Vargas was a little more effective. Bagwell misses low. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch from Bagwell. Gets swinging. Strike from Pablo Sanchez. 2-2 count. Oh, fireball. Sits down Pablo Sanchez. It kind of froze me. I didn't think it was going to hit. 18 runs in the 4th inning after no runs in the 3rd. I would have tried to hitting that fireball with Pablo Sanchez. I think it could have been potential. Chico Papas takes strike 1 from Luan. Chico opens up. Chico will hit a grounder to Derek Jeter, who has an arm, beats him out for out number 1. Jeter was so deep in behind third base, I'm shocked he made that throw. You can't underestimate Jeter when he's playing the hot corner. Luan, first strike to Bagwell. Bagwell, who's pitching on the day, who started the day at first base, has had a few errors at first base today. Strike 2 to Bagwell. Luan will challenge him with another fastball. And strike 3 to Bagwell. Striked out. Hillary Vargas batting 0. 0 for 1 today. Luan has 5 Ks through 4. And let's add some more juice. Fill up our juice box. Not only when you add more juice, you get more accurate. Because look how small this circle gets. Sorry, I'm burping. Oh, and the ball gets past short. Barry throws into second. Throws it to Pete Walker. Oh, Pete Wheeler. Get him. Oh, it just beats it out. How that goes nearly to the wall, it just nearly beats it out. Pete Wheeler. Pete Wheeler. Yeah, I'll just say Pete. Because that's the 3rd time I've called him Pete Walker. And he's certainly not a walker. He's a wheeler. Strike 1 to Horace Young. Luan with the second pitch. Ground ball. Chopper. Anyone want to get that? Throw it. Out at first, or out at second, and it's the end of the inning. Wombats still crushing it, 25-0. Griffey, Keisha, Pete up next. Griffey with 2 home runs on the day. Looking to make it 3 with Jeff Bagwell on the mound. Okay, Jeff. Ball 1 with the fireball. Get set. Pitch. Griffey gets a hold of it yet again. Right fielder is going back to... And we'll make the catch at the wall. Surprising catch from the Astros, who haven't been known for their defense today. And Griffey will be retired with an outfield fly. Keisha, swinging at the first pitch. Will get in with a single. Oh, we'll go back. I could have made it. This defense is so bad from the Astros. But it's 25-0. I don't need to run it up. Pete Wheeler, 3 for 3 today. Home run and 2 singles. See if he has any power. Gets a hold of it. Ground ball to second. And the second baseman comes off the line. And that will allow Pete to get in safely to first. Wombats are pressing yet again in the top of the 5th. 2 runners on. Derek Jeter up to bat. He's got a home run and a single today. And tags it to short. And an error by the shortstop yet again. Keisha will round third and will score a run. That'll be an RBI single for Jeter unless they scored an error. Barry Bonds 4 for 4 today. Home run and 3 singles. Here's the pitch from Bagwell. Strike 1 to Bonds. Barry hit one to left center in his last at bat. And we'll take a ball. 1-1 count. I'm going to have Pete steal third. 1-2 count. Oh, Barry gets hold of it again. It's going deep, deep, and nobody's going to catch this one. It's going to go off the wall. Derek will make it to third base. Barry's advancing to second, and Jeter will score. Barry will get into third. Throw to cutoff. Gets there. But Barry Bonds will have a 3-run home run. That's two home runs back-to-back plate appearances for Barry Bonds. And it is 29-0. I'm starting to wonder if I should have put the difficulty mode onto hard after the 29-run lead. And the Astros make another error in the infield. See, here's the thing. Like, I'm winning the game, but the Astros are beating themselves in the outfield, infield. Luann's going to run. Because, oh, Ichiro gets a hold of it. I'll go off the wall. Go, Luann, go! Go, Ichiro, go! And at this point, I don't really care if I get one out. Because I'm trying. Ichiro with the home run. Inside the park, of course. We'll scored Luann. Wombats by 31. And honestly, when Ernie started... Ernie's back! I keep commenting on the pictures and then they just appear. Ernie was doing a good job. And look at that. Could be an infield out. Just catch the ball. Nomar makes it on first with an error. Should be an infield fly. But Pablo, that's only, 2 pitches for Ernie? Jeff Bagwell comes back to pitch. Pablo steps up and will foul off a fastball. I really thought this game was going to go quick, but then 2 big innings has allowed this game to drag on. Drag on, but at least go a little longer. Pablo skies it to right field. The right fielder going over it, and will make the catch. And will not make the throw to first. Big out to get Pablo out. But then you've got Ken Griffey Jr. to deal with too. The Wombats lineup is relentless. Lara Nunez coming back into pitch. Let's just steal. I'm just looking to end the inning. Omar so slow and gets in safely. This game is even surprising myself. Because again, I wasn't expecting to be ahead this much. Oh, Ken Griffey tags it to right field. Will go off the wall. Ken will advance to second. Nomar will head home. I'm not touching Nomar. And we'll get in there safely. Ken Griffey will get into third base with a stand-up triple. Wombats ahead by 32. Keisha Phillips. Excellent walk-up song. We'll take ball 1. One count. Practice swing. Ball 2. Ooh, let's challenge that. I didn't like that. I don't need a challenge up 32 runs, but still. Strike 3 to Keisha Phillips. Keisha, I think that's your second strikeout today. Wombats up by 32. And still have a shutout against the Astros. Lara Nunez up to hit. Luann still on the mound. Strike 2. Strike 1. Getting ahead of myself, but that will be strike 2. Watch this. Oh, ball on. I'm trying to call my pitches. This will be strike 2. Tags it to left center. Barry Bonds is over it and makes the catch. 1 out. Vlad is back up at the plate. Struck out his first at bat. Let's try to make it 2 in a row. Vlad, liner to third. 2 outs. What's that? 3 pitches from Luann? Strike 1 to Karen Donato. Good pitch. Hit to left field. Barry Bonds can't get to it, and it'll be ground rule double for Karen Donato. So the Astros have a runner in scoring position. Again, I remember in the first inning, it feels like a long time ago, that they were pressing, and I was kind of getting nervous about playing the Astros because, yeah, they had a runner on first and second. And we were able to get out of that jam. Vlad. And fouls out to Derek Jeter, who will be up second this inning. 32-0, the Mighty Wombats lead the Astros. Pete, Derek, Barry Bonds, I think. Again, the instruction for the Mighty Wombats is swing away. Again, I'm not trying to score more runs. If I do, I do. But if I fly out, that's fine too. Because it's 32-0. Strike one to Pete Wheeler. I gotta get that out of my head. Pete Walker. Shit. Pete Wheeler. Infield fly. 1 out. Derek fouls it back. 0-1 count to Jeter. Jeter tags it. Ernie making the catch. 2 outs. Oh no, 2 outs. I'm not throwing the game, obviously, but I'm just letting the kids swing away. Barry hits this deep. The right fielder isn't even moving. It's going to go off the wall. Center fielder has to make the play. Barry's going to round second. Throws it to the right fielder, who I guess is the cutoff man. Barry's going home, and the second fielder can't come up with it, and the Wombats will score another run. 33-0. Luann, 4 for 5, surprisingly. Not really known for her offense, but I'm going to keep power on. Fouls it back. 0-1 count. Strike 2. Laura Nunez is... Oh. Anytime I mention the pitcher, they change the pitcher. Ernie Steele. For the third pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1-2 count. Astros have 2 outs. Trying to get the Wombats to stop at 33. And that'll be a strikeout to Luann. Ernie Steele comes in, gets the job done for the Astros. And the Astros have a lot of ground to make up and need to score 34 runs in the bottom of the 6th to extend the game. They have 5 hits and 5 errors on today's game. Ernie Steele, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouls it back. Luann ahead in the count. 0-1. 0-2 pitch. 0-1 pitch. Pablo gets it. Throws it to first. Keisha with the out. 1 out for the Astros. Chico Papas. One of my favorite NPCs in this game. Luann. Great pitch. Strike 1. Grounder to Nomar. Oh! And it gets past Nomar. The Astros have a runner aboard. Alright, I thought that was a routine ground out. Astros are alive in the bottom of the 6th. There it is. Let's go 2. Out at second. And the double play! The Wombats close it out. Luann pitches 6 innings. 33-0 is the final score. And we're just under the hour mark for this game. Cubs win big 12-2. And Angels also win 10-2. 33-0 is quite the scoreline. So let's take a quick look at the stats and then I'll wrap up this game. Ichiro went 6 for 6 today. 3 singles, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Barry Bonds with 7 RBIs on the game. 3 home runs. So Barry, I think, will take the lead when it comes to home runs. Nope. We'll tie Ichiro, of all people, with 3 home runs. Luann with 2 home runs. Griffey with 2. And Pete Wheeler with 2. It's all Wombats with the hits. Nomar's got 3 doubles, triples, run batted in. Let's look at the trophy case, and Barry Bonds 3 home runs on the game, and Luann with 5 Ks. Barry Bonds with 7 RBIs. That's it for Game 2 of the Perfect Series. Your Mighty Wombats have won their second game, and they have a 100% winning percentage. 56 runs for, 0 against, and the offense scored an additional 10 runs from the last game. If you're enjoying these games, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment of what you think the next score prediction is going to be. We scored 23, we scored 33. What do you think we can do against the Cubs? Leave your comment below, and I will see you in the next video for another game of Backyard Baseball with the Mighty Wombats.